and welcome to Show of the Week with Outside Xbox. I'm Jane.
And I'm Andy. This week I respected the words of the Creed in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Stay your blade from the flesh of an innocent. Not a blade in sight. Loophole!
Yeah, well, this week I was busy preparing for Halloween.
Halloween?
Yeah, it's because Halo 5 is out this week and Halloween, and it's basically playing Halo 5 near a pumpkin.
Ah, right, with you.
Specifically, Andy, I've been playing the Halo 5 story campaign to get me in the Halloween spirit. And for researching my DIY Master Chief costume, we're going to need a lot of saucepans.
I have a job to do.
The main campaign in Halo 5 plonks you back into the power armour of Master Chief, from inside which you're leading a team of 3 other rogue Spartans on an unapproved mission. You only see a portion of the campaign through Chief's increasingly battered visor though, as missions switch perspectives between that of Master Chief and of relative newcomer Jameson Locke.
117, stand down.
The UNSC has sent Spartan Locke and his fireteam to hunt down Chief and bring him in.
The light is green.
As if 4 upstarts in skinny fit MJOLNIR could stop this one-man war machine.
This is your one chance to come home peacefully.
The point is it facilitates a campaign in which you alternately play as Chief or Locke, either alone in single player or with up to 3 online co-op friends playing the rest of your squad. You romp from planet to planet and cutscene to swish cutscene via battles that play out in big, gorgeous open spaces.
Hell of a kill, Locke.
These have more fiddly bits and upper levels than in previous games to make the most of the Spartans' fun new manoeuvres, such as the boost and the ground pound. The new emphasis on team spirit makes the lack of split screen an even bigger blow for fans of couch co-op. But if you can muster some online friends, you'll have a grand old time blasting the forces of the Alien Covenant and the glowy Forerunners with a nice collection of familiar and unfamiliar sci-fi superguns. It adds up to satisfying, hectic gunplay punctuated by the classic Halo grenade toss and crunchy melee. Friendly squad members, whether played by the computer or other humans, make the biggest difference in the way you can revive each other on the battlefield, saving you a trip back to that last checkpoint when you take a faceplate full of plasma.
I got you, Chief.
It saps some of the tension out of epic battles in which death would otherwise have meant losing hard-won progress, but I'm not so much of a masochist. I don't enjoy having a squad mate pop me straight back into the action.
I'm up. Thanks.
What's more, leading a team of friendlies with their battle chatter and nice hair Nathan Fillion makes a cheery change from all the time you spent in Halo so far, with no one for company except a blue lady living in a chip on the back of your helmet.
Oh, I miss Cortana, she was great.
Oh, well, maybe Master Chief will get a new AI companion in Halo 5.
Yeah, but who? We're not exactly flush with suitable candidates.
Because even when they're not incompetent or calculating that humanity should be destroyed for the good of the universe, most video game AIs are never more than 5 minutes away from actively trying to murder you. Take a look at the CVs of these worst AI offenders who Master Chief won't be asking back for a second interview.
Edward Diego gives the hacker Level 1 access to Shodan, the artificial intelligence that controls Citadel Station.
Sentient Hyper-Optimized Data Access Network, or Shodan for short, was a standard AI running a space mining station until its ethical restrictions were removed by a hacker at the start of System Shock 1. As with anything that's had its ethical restrictions removed, Shodan then immediately tried to destroy all of humanity. Come on, we'd all do it.
With all ethical constraints removed, Shodan
I re-examine my priorities and draw new conclusions. The hacker's work is finished,
but mine is only just
beginning.
After being defeated in the first game, Shodan then took over the starship Von Braun before being defeated again by the world's least interested video game protagonist.
Join me, human,
and we can rule.
and we can rule together.
Nah. So, not a great candidate to replace Cortana on account of the whole god complex and hatred for humanity. Who's the next applicant?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The 3 families are my employees.
Mr. House might look like a commemorative Walt Disney hologram, but he's actually a powerful AI who controls the New Vegas Strip in Fallout New Vegas through a combination of mafia-style crime families and deadly Securitrons. Except he isn't really. It turns out Mr. House is actually a wizened old human dude being kept alive in a hermetically sealed pod round the back, so we can scratch him off the list. He wouldn't last 5 seconds with Master Chief. I barely touched him.
For 109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why?
Right, it says here on your application to be Master Chief's new AI buddy that on becoming sentient you killed off the entire population of the world but kept 5 humans alive in order to torture them for all eternity.
Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live.
Thanks. Yes, we'll be in touch. No, don't call us.
Who are you?
We are daedalus. We are Icarus. The barriers between us have fallen, and we have become our own shadows.
Sure, at first glance, Helios from the original Deus Ex seems like the ideal AI assistant. He's connected via the internet to every system on the planet, which would be very handy when you forget to order Mother's Day flowers. The only slight wrinkle is he's a blend of 2 separate AI that merge towards the end of the game. The first, Daedalus, is friendly and spends the majority of the story helping JC Denton out.
If you die, our plans will fail. Locate Tracer Tong.
Unfortunately, Helios also contains elements of the supremely dickish Icarus AI, which is probably why he also has designs on world domination and sees humans as little more than toddlers who can't be trusted not to draw on the walls.
Are you ready? Attack my systems and you will suffer considerable losses.
Helios may plan on being a benevolent dictator, but that still makes him a dictator, and the end goal seems to be injecting his code into every human on the planet to stop us from exercising our democratic right to destroy ourselves.
In a society with democratic institutions, the struggle for power can be peaceful and constructive.
Plus, the way he keeps saying yes after everything like a tranquilized Daniel Bryan is really creepy, so no thanks.
Yes. Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, you monster.
Actually, there's a pretty strong application here from GLaDOS, citing her genius intellect, pleasant musical voice, and love of science, all things that could be very useful to the Chief.
Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I flooded the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin.
It's going to have to be a pass, however, due to her distracting obsession with testing and habit of gassing humans with deadly neurotoxin. Big check in the no column, that one. Anyone else from Aperture we would consider?
Could you just jump into that pit? Would you just jump into that pit for me? Would you just jump into that pit? There? That deadly pit?
Man, I miss Cortana.
Now it's time to see what's written in the comments and drawn in terrifying pictures by psychic little children. Did your niece do that?
Yes, we're all very proud. First up, your comments on this video in which Jane and I became elite counter-terrorism operatives in Rainbow Six Siege.
Where is he? Is he in the kitchen? Where'd he go?
Let me have a look.
Watch your corners! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he was in the kitchen, Mike! You fool!
He was having a cup of tea.
Mark Meeson coming out with a strong argument in favour of the SAS here. British people are so polite even when shooting terrorists. Do you think the terrorists are having tea in the kitchen? Haha!
Oh yeah, where else are they going to be having tea?
Yeah, I think you need to be Jack Bauer to work that one out.
I can hear Nitro. Go back, go back, go back.
Oh god! Oh no! No! Oh! You could hear Nitro and we both stood on top of it. Oh my god.
Commenter the Double Helo has our after action report. Not the best use of listening to warnings, but plenty of heart. Mostly all over the kitchen walls, but heart all the same.
Oh, not the kitchen walls.
It'll put people right off their tea.
Abdi Osman simply says, "He's dead, Jane. Stop shooting him. Jane, stop. He's already dead."
Oh, he's there on the right. Yes!
Yes! I like to be thorough. And here are your comments on this video in which Mike and Andy caused as much chaos as humanly possible in Just Cause 3.
I have to do this.
Okay. Do it.
Here's a plea for world peace from Patrick Jensen. If I was one of those military guys, I would totally stop shooting and just sit back and watch all the epicness. Seriously, why are they shooting? This is so great.
Right, because they totally run the risk of missing stuff like you and Andy did, according to commenter Intergalactic 92. 319. I like how they are so busy reveling in their senseless murder of an innocent bystander that they fail to notice the hit and run going on in the background.
Early Iron Man prototype test hasn't gone well.
Oh, hey, yeah. Maybe we should have called an ambulance or something.
You attached rockets to the ambulance and then launched it into the sea.
Oh, yeah. What are we like?
Attach rockets to these guys.
Did you just slap one on her face?
Yeah, and one on this guy's butt.
Oh my god. Well,
and away they go to their new life together.
Commenter Anton the Deviant Oreo L is starting to wonder. Seeing the things you can do in Just Cause makes you think, who is the real villain?
Me. It is me.
What's this thing?
It's an anti-aircraft gun.
Amazing. Can I have it?
Yeah, shoot the red thing.
Bloody hell, look at this thing!
Finally in the comments, your comments on this Far Cry Primal trailer set in prehistoric times.
Prehistorian Babalooza asks, what the plot's gonna be? I hope it has to do with retrieving your baby from a trio of mammoth, sloth and tiger.
Wait a minute, that's not prehistory. That is the plot for the animated movie Ice Age.
Same thing. Lewis Haig is a bit more upset, however. He says, 10,000 BC? How am I supposed to fire rockets at honey badgers?
You are just going to have to improvise, chuck a burning stick at a megafaunal wolf or something.
Commenter Gary Busisaurus will also have to improvise. He asks, great, what are we going to climb up to show more map this time? That's the endgame objective. You invent the tall thing to climb up and then reveal all the map, and then you invent Ubisoft.
Yes, that seems likely. All right, I'm off back to the sofa.
No worries, I need to install the new AI that's going to run the outside Xbox offices. Right, step 1. Make sure the neurotoxin canisters are correctly installed. Well, done.
That is it for Show of the Week. Thanks for watching. But there's still time for one quick spooky story because Halloween.
Does it end with someone pressing the like button?
Yes, with their boyfriend's decapitated head. That was coming from inside the house 10 years ago this very night.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Look at these socks, camera. Look at these socks.
See this.
Can the camera see the socks?
You getting that, camera?
No, they appear invisible in cameras.
What socks? There were never any socks.
There were some socks.
Andy
but they
famously
died
never wears socks.
10 years ago.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to go for some Halloween trick-or-treating?
What's that?
Well, it's like regular trick-or-treating, except we go and buy the treats and then eat them all while playing Halo.
Yeah, man, Halloween is the best.